MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Juan Peraza is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Now in the box, Wade Boggs, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. The first pitch on its way. Popped him up. Konerko has room in foul territory. He's got it one away.
Batting second, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. The 1-0. Bullet back up the middle. Rowan is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
In now, Jim Rice. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rowan will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Red Sox nothing. White Sox coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the Show. Chris Sale will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. 3-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true.
Durham is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Now here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Popped up. Dora has a play. 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Konerko.
Stepping into the box, Paul Konerko looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Sale gets the sign. Here's the delivery. A ball and no strikes. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
And it's 2-1 now to Konerko.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 2 out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. And inning in the books, no score here on the show. Now at the plate, Carl Yastrzemski. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Carl Yastrzemski.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and after that one, it looks like the first run of the game could be coming pretty soon. He got a pitch that he liked, and he roped it to the outfield. Then he showed the speed necessary to make it all the way around to third.
From the belt, the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Smith is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
The count now at 2-1. Yastrzemski at third with nobody out. Fouled away. The 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Striding in for Boston, Mo Vaughn. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Petrocelli.
To the plate now, Rico Petrocelli. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 1-1.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Minoso has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Red Sox on top, 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Ordonez.
Number 30.
Now here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
1-0.
Turned on down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
So digging in now, Harold Baines, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
A runner at second, nobody out. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Here it is, the 3-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks his zone again.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out, 1 away.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
At the plate now, Minnie Minoso. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. 1-1. It was looked at for ball number 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Up next for Chicago, Aaron Rowan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Has a look, now the pitch.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Down the third baseline. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Carlton Fisk.
Number 27.
Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Two and two.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Popped him up. And Canerco's able to look this one in for the first out. Now at the plate, Bobby Doerr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1 ball, no strike.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in there.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike one.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
1-1. He's outside for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be two. The second for one. On to Konerko, and it's a double play. The side is retired. Red Sox leave one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, A.J. Pierzynski, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
A.J. Pierzynski.
First pitch of the at-bat. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. One and two to the White Sox catcher.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Jose Valentin. First offering on its way. One out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Digging in to try it again, Ray Durham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sale gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, no.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
And a full count now, 3-2.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Betts to the track. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 1-0. Standing in, Jim Rice. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch on its way. Low for ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Stepping into the box, Carl Yastrzemski. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? He's set, and the pitch. Yastrzemski, originally from New York State. This is his first year at the big league level. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now back, the center fielder, Reggie Smith.
Digging in, Reggie Smith. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
To second for 1. On to Konerko, but it's too late as they just get the 1. Striding forward now is the DH, Mo Vaughn. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lifted into center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower?
Belted high in the air out to left. A ball that's carrying. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a solo home run for Todd Frazier. His first homer so far in the series as the White Sox have come back to tie it at 1.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Standing in now, Paul Konerko. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Hops this one up. Gore backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, number 3.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Ordonez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he takes strike 2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And it's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
At the plate, Harold Baines. He's set. Here it comes. A bullet to first base. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Sox able to tie things up on the solo home run. We played 4, all even now at 1-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Rico Petrocelli.
First delivery to him on the way. Rico Petrocelli will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1.
0-1.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2, and that misses 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Carlton Fisk. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Stepping in now, Bobby Doerr. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Now the 0-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Drilled on the ground to short. He's right there. Throws over to Konerko for out number 2. Ready once again, Wade Boggs. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Ready with the 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. 3-0 now. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Here's the 3-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. He said they're not doing a very good job of hitting off the fastball today, which he said is a necessity in today's game. Otherwise, he explained, the pitcher never feels uncomfortable and believes he can get anyone out at any time. That hasn't been too far from the truth in this one, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the White Sox.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and coming forward the veteran outfielder, Minnie Minoso. First pitch of the at-bat. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him, but he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Stepping in, Aaron Rowan. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Comes set and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now back, the shortstop, Jose.
Striding into the box, Jose Valentin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Comes set, the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
The 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Here's the 1-2. Slider laid off for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The set and the 2-2. Line toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Ray Durham, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's wide, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. 2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and he lays off again. Ball 3.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
Here's the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Stepping up to the plate, Todd Frazier. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
In there, no balls and a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Comes set, the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he misses 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The set and the 2-1. Fly ball to straightaway left. Rice is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Sox get one on the RBI double. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Here's Mookie Betts, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First offering on its way. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next up for the Red Sox, Jim Rice. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
A shot down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carl Yastrzemski. First delivery to him on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Digging in once again, Reggie Smith. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the stretch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his 2nd home run of the series, as the Red Sox have taken a 3-2 lead.
Well, he had success earlier in the day, driving in their only run. And that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some lucky kid gets a souvenir. He's been huge for them in this one.
Into the box, Mo Vaughn. As he hits one on a line to left field. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
So now to the plate, Rico Petrocelli. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 3-0. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Lucas Giolito trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Lucas Giolito.
Carlton Fisk will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the stretch, weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The set and the 2-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. But this is going to be a foul ball, as that keeps things at 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Well, the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. On to the bottom of the 6th, and Boston's taken a 3-2 lead. So striding forward now, Paul Konerko. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put Goodwood on.
To the plate now, Ordonez, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roy. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
This is lifted out to left. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. But they'll catch a break, as the runners are going to stay where they are here, as there's no advance.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with 1 swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Derek Lowe is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Into the box now, Minnie Minoso, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Now the 1-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Strike called, 2-1. Bases loaded here, nobody out. To 2-2 now.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
This is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Aaron Rowan, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. A 1-0 delivery.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And it's fouled away. Bases are loaded with only one out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Line to the right side. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 3-3 game.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap that inside-out swing. As a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
A.J. Pierzynski is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they'll tag him out at the plate. And that will keep our ball game tied as the inning is over. White Sox pick up just the 1. We'll go to the 7th now in game 2. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Striding in once again, Bobby Doerr.
The second baseman, Bobby Doerr.
First pitch on its way.
No, that's down.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Giolito, a former member of the Washington Nationals. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Hit hard back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Wade Boggs, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hard on the ground towards short and through into left field. Back-to-back hits have him set up to start the 7th.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
From the stretch, here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1 on its way.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
That misses. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now back, left field.
Digging in now, Jim Rice. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. First and second now, 1 man out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, and he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Set. Here's the 3-2, and he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
A big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Into the box, Carl Yastrzemski, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 1-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Ready with the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The payoff pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Payoff pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to center. Rowan will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Jose Valentin.
Jose Valentin.
Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1.
No, that's down.
Little chopper back to the mound. And there's one down now. Ready for another chance. Ray Durham will swing it from the left side right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty. 1 man out. One ball, 1 strike to count. A 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2. Just hung in there on that one. Ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can't put it on the board. Yes! So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer here in the series as they take the lead 4-3.
With one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
So now to the plate, Todd Frazier. 1-0 the count. Now the pitch. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Rice is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So 2 away here is the Sox bat in the 7th, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Paul Konerko. Now here it comes.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
A ball and a strike.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still 2-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 4-3 for the Southsiders. Roberto Hernandez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Roberto Hernandez.
Reggie Smith will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hernandez is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now the Red Sox DH, Mo Vaughn. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Rounded down the third baseline. Throws over to Canerco for out number 2. Stepping up now, Rico Petrocelli. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And that misses. 2-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 2-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Carlton Fisk, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 0-1 delivery. Good curveball. Strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh,
Fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Red Sox leave one. They still trail it here 4-3. Garciaparra is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ordonez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eight.
Leading up for the White Sox, the right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. The 1-0. Drilled to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next will be the designated hitter, Harold Baines. First delivery to him on the way. And this is low, ball one. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Now here it comes.
Ball, go. Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in, Minnie Minoso, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it's into the bullpen, a home run. Solo shot here to left, his first homer so far in the series, and it's now 5-3. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, Paul was jumping off the bats in both lineups.
Clay Buchholz enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. To the plate now, Aaron Groen. So take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2 balls and a strike now. Two out, nobody on. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Buchholz is ready. Here's his offering. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. Line to the right side. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's now 5-3 Chicago. Keith Folk takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. At the plate, Bobby Doerr. He's the one to start things off, with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting, third baseman, Wade Boggs.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Wade Boggs. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. He's set, and the pitch. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Mookie Betts, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Strike 2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. This is popped up. Konerko moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Jim Rice. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 2 out with a man at first. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
take our leave. Time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Five to 3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Chicago White Sox even up this division series at 1 game apiece. Lucas Giolito takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Red Sox, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Our paid attendance at Guaranteed Rate Field this afternoon, 40,615. The White Sox thank you for attending and encourage you to buckle up